Hi friends, I'm here to give a quick review. No, not review. I mean, recommendation. Yeah, for this movie that we've been waiting, right? Since I think maybe at least for myself, I've been waiting this for last 3 years. It's finally here. The movie name is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Of course, it is directed by our favorite director. I think most of you might be appreciate his direction. His Quentin Tarantino. It's ninth film. He will make another film which will be going to be 10th film, so I think that's end of the story, right? He is here to do only just 10 films in last 30 years, and then this ninth film, so we will lose him as a director. We may not see his art, his excellence in making movies. So that's a side backstory. Now, irrespective of all that, this movie, I don't want to use any adjectives, yeah, so I don't want to say that, but what I want to tell is, if you are a movie lover, now you enjoy the details of movie making, you enjoy um, kind of how a story need to be told, yeah, so if you enjoy those art of um, the dialogue, the art of the kind of the angles, uh, then you should go and watch it if you are that, right? By the way, um, don't go by the reviews or the box office numbers and all that, but by the way, actually this movie is really making a big noise. It's really earning a lot of money. It's racing towards, I think, 200 million by end of this week worldwide. So it's doing pretty good at the box office. It's a commercial hit, so rest assured that you are not watching a movie which is kind of not an art movie by any standard. Now coming back to the movie, right? So I really enjoyed. It's pretty long, 2 hours 40 minutes. So it's very unusual for a kind of Hollywood flick, right? For that long, but it is. But what's fascinating about this movie is it keeps you engaging. That's the beauty of this master, right? QT. So he makes every scene, they call it set pieces. There are multiple set pieces where they're masterclass. This movie has to be archived, and then we all know, like Pulp Fiction or Inglorious Bastards or maybe Kill Bill for that matter, they all kind of, they age very well. You can really watch again and again and again. Whenever you watch again, right, you find more details about it. You find more, you learn more things about it, right? So there are a lot of things, details which you may miss in one or two viewings. I'm going to, by the way, going to for second viewing this weekend. So so that testifies, right, how good is this movie. Now I don't want to spoil the plot, but I want to make 2 points. One, it is not kind of not usual or uncharacteristic Tarantino movie, which means, of course, there's a violence, but not too much of it. So keep your expectations low. Now, what is it about actually? So it's about 1969 Hollywood. So how the whole kind of Hollywood as an industry evolved. Um, why 1969? So there is a very noteworthy event happened in 1969 in Hollywood, LA, Los Angeles. There's a famous actress, you should know this. If you Google it and find out this history, which is actually a real incident happened. So the movie is about that, right? So you should know the plot. So the plot is that a famous actress, upcoming actress, very famous actress called Sharon Tate, she was brutally murdered by one hippie gang, kind of a cult, right? So that's the premise. And she was 9 months pregnant, by the time she got murdered, and a lot with her, four others got murdered by this hippie gang when she was in prime of her career, right? So that's kind of a history that you should know. And then with that mindset, you go to the movie, you will be surprised. Kind of, it's a slow burn for sure. You don't really understand where it is going, why. Kind of, there are a lot of dialogues, of course, there are a lot of nice scenes, but it's all needed. It's slow burn, it kind of it sets that, sets that movie, and sets the mood, and finally there's a big bang, yeah. So, and guys, I really thrilled about it. Just go and watch it, give a shot. Just that I'm not saying about it, but you should watch it. There are far and few originals coming up, so this is a pure original QT movie. And we may or may not see another one, unfortunately. And just go for it. Yeah. Thanks.